guys, this is Dee. This video today is going to be about 7 fashion errors that we should never make. And this dress, this lovely dress, I believe encompasses, it's number 6 on my list, but I believe it encompasses almost all of them. So these fashion mistakes are mistakes that we've probably all made one or two of at some point in our life. And I know I certainly have. And some of them are a little more aggressive, for instance this dress, than others, but they're all mistakes that really don't help us look put together and look really chic and leveled up and really look as good as we can look. So stick with me and we're gonna have a little chat about this, and I'll see you guys in a minute. Hi guys, this is Dee and I'm back, and I'm no longer wearing that fashion tragedy, so I can actually think clearly and we can have a good conversation here. So I've got my coffee and I've got my water and I'm ready to go. So 7 terrible fashion errors that we all want to avoid making. So the first one is the sale trap. So I have done this. This is one that I'm guilty of. So you go into a really expensive store and you see something that's an amazing brand name, and it's like a ridiculous high-end name, one that you would never be able to buy, but it's on sale and it's on a good sale. So you buy it, and you buy it because it's so ridiculously cheaply priced, and you don't think of why it's ridiculously cheaply priced, but you buy it anyway. And it turns out it's probably something you'd never wear anyway, and it's not your style, it's not your kind of thing, but you buy it because of the name and the price. So I've done this lots of times, and I think it's at the point where you're in this position and you're looking at something that's really on sale, it's a really high-end name, instead of just going and buying it because it might be your only opportunity to buy something from that brand. I think we need to ask ourselves a question: am I looking at this because I love it and I need it and it fills a gap in my wardrobe, or am I looking at it because of the name and the price? And that's it. And I think if we ask ourselves that question, that would clear up problem number 1, or error number 1, because we end up bringing something home that we're not going to wear, and if we wear it, we'll wear it once because we bought it, and we might not, it's not going to be a go-to piece or something that we really needed to fill a space in our wardrobe. And those are the things we actually go for and pull when we're looking for clothes. We don't pull these extra things that we don't really need. That's what happens. So error number 2 is buying things at the last minute. So if you have a wedding to go to or an event to go to, leaving it to the last minute is a big mistake, and this is why. We will run to the store in a panic because we need to find something today. We need to get it today. And we end up going to more high-end stores because their clothes check all the boxes. We're going to find something quick. We're going to find something we love or we like, and it checks all the boxes. But unfortunately, we're going to end up paying a lot more money for something that we might wear once, or we might wear it often, but we'll pay a lot of money for something that we didn't necessarily need to spend a lot of money on had we thought ahead and shopped around a little bit and spent a little more time looking for something for that event. So planning ahead and not buying at the last minute is a great way to buy something that we need, something that we'll love and we'll wear again and again, and something that we're not going to pay a tremendous amount of money for that's unnecessary. The third poor fashion mistake that we make is buying poorly fitting garments. So we'll buy something because we throw it on in the change room. We want to get out of there. No one likes standing around in change rooms forever. And we put it on. Everyone else is wearing it and it looks great. And we throw it on. We throw on our typical size. And that's what we're comfortable with because that's a size we know we wear. And it doesn't fit right. Like, the legs are a little bit short. I'm guilty of this one too because I have a hard time getting pants that fit me. For them to be long enough for my legs, I need them to be, and to be tiny enough for my waist. It's almost impossible to find. So I end up buying stuff that's either huge on my waist for it to fit the length of my legs, or it fits my waist and it's short on my legs, and then I can only wear it with boots. So the best way for me to go is to buy something that fits my waist, or to buy something that's really big so it's long enough for my legs, and that way they can take it in, because it's a lot easier to take away material and take it in than it is to add, right? To add length to my legs. So anyways, to my legs of my pants. But anyways, poorly fitting garments. So they don't fit well. Sweaters that are way too big, or sweaters that are way too small. You can't fit a layering piece underneath, or a tank, or a cami, or something comfortable between your skin and sweater, depending on the material the sweater's made of, we might want that. But we've bought something that is our size, but not every store sizes are the same. So I think we need to pay a lot of attention when try things on. Take that time, try it on before we run out the door with it, because it's a size 6 or a size 5 and that's our size. Make sure we try it on and see if it fits before we go and pay for something that we might never get to wear. And I mean, there's some things that we can take and buy and they won't fit us and we can get them tailored, but then again, making time to go to the tailor is something that we don't often do either. So we end up with something in our closet that we just never pull because it fits poorly. So that's number 3. Fashion error number 4 is forgetting to check out the rear view. So this is another one I've done. Try something on, look in the mirror, but forget to look at the back of it and look how it looks at the back and if it fits just as well. The other thing is forgetting to check out the rear view when we're getting dressed and leaving the house. A lot of times we could have tags hanging out. The big offenders are those little things that come inside our shirts that are meant for hanging it up. They're useless. Rip those suckers off because they always hang out at the wrong time and in the wrong place. They'll hang out down the back or hang out in front of you. But I mean, if you're having problems hanging up your clothes, just buy felt hangers. Or something I found that works is I'll use those cheap plastic hangers. That's what I got. And I buy a bag of clothespins from Dollarama and I clothespin them onto the cheap hangers and they don't fall off. I don't need to buy stuff that is like poorly fitting or has stuff hanging off of it, or like those hang up cords, those little ties, like they're just, I rip them off. They're gone. They're garbage. But check out the rear view before we leave the house. Make sure we don't have tags sticking out. Make sure there's no price tags hanging off of it. That's another one that can happen. Just check out the rear view, ladies. This is important. The 5th one is wearing the wrong undergarments. So this one's serious. It's really easy to grab our go-to bras or our go-to types of underwear that we like and wear them and stick them on underclothes, but not every pair of underwear is made for the same pair of pants. So there's certain pants that we either need to wear a thong or seamless underwear for, and that's when we need to go and pull that. There's ones where shirts where, you know, no matter how much we tuck it in or stretch it or pull it, our bra straps are going to show. So we need to wear either a strapless bra or use bra tape. There's bra tape everywhere. You can buy them anywhere almost, and they're really convenient. I do find they're uncomfortable coming off, but you just got to hold your breath and go for it. Rip it. But otherwise, go for a strapless bra. Really look through our undergarments. I know we usually have tons of them, and look at what we have and keep a kind of an inventory of what we have so that when we're wearing an outfit, we know what we've got and we can pull the right undergarment for that piece, so we don't have stuff hanging out and have like these fashion errors or mistakes. What are they called? Wardrobe misfunctions. that's what it's called. Which one was that? That was number 5. Number 6 is showing too much skin, and that was the dress, ladies. That's the dress. So the rule I go by is that you show one area. So if you want to show a little bit of cleavage, even that dress was too much cleavage. You never show that much, never. But show a little bit of cleavage if you want to do that. But then go for covering your arms a little bit, maybe something with a shoulder in it or a cap sleeve even. But cover up the legs, wear something a little long. It can be figure flattering and still be long. It can still be attractive. It can still be sexy. You don't have to show off every piece of skin that you possibly can to look attractive and look sexy. In fact, it makes the opposite effect, I believe. And I think it's just so overwhelming. You don't see you anymore. All you see is what's hanging out. No one can really see you anymore. And see, if you're wearing something that you love, see what that is, and see a beautiful dress on you and see how you look, because all they see is what's hanging out everywhere. So that's a good one. That's a good rule to go by. One area. If you're going to show your legs, you're going to wear something a little shorter on the legs, then have something a little higher in the neck so you're not showing off your chest too much. And again, cover your shoulders a little bit. I feel like it's a lot sexier to leave a little mystery and to leave a little bit of something to be desired as opposed to having it all hang out all at once. It's just not a good look. And number 7, last but not least, is not wearing certain things because we feel like it's too young for us or we can't get away with it because of our age. I think that's a lot of crap. So I feel like we can pull off anything, no matter what our age is. If it's like leather stirrup tight pants, you've seen me wear them on videos. If I wear them with a tiny little belly top and a pair of stilettos, maybe that's a look that isn't my age group. But if you're going to wear something that is a little trendier and a little more youthful, just pair it with something more neutral, or something more of a basic, and that will tone it down a little bit, so it's not so like bling in your face that you're wearing something that is a little more of a trendy piece or more of a youthful piece of clothing. Just just take it down a little bit with a basic piece or with a neutral color, and it's really going to make such a huge difference. You'll see, you'll feel much more comfortable in that piece of clothing, and you'll feel like it's appropriate for you, and you won't feel out of place wearing it. You won't feel like you're too old to wear it. It's a good rule to live by, and don't let it hold you back. Like, try new things. Try on some of these trends. Try on some of these clothes that you see younger gals wearing that look good, because they're going to look just as good on you. Just wear them confidently and be confident in yourself. And if you're really uncomfortable, like I said, just pair them with the basic and you'll be good to go. You'll feel a whole new level of comfort in that outfit and in that piece of clothing. So you'll enjoy it. So that is it, my friends, ladies and gentlemen. That is all. That is 7 serious fashion errors that we need to avoid if we want to really look put together and wear our clothes better, and you know, feel more beautiful and attractive in our clothing, and look more beautiful and attractive in our clothing. And that's it. So other than that, I have nothing left to say, and I hope you guys all have a lovely evening. And don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you like my videos, and subscribe. Thanks so much, guys. I will see you soon.